Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Jumpstart. My name is World One Live and today we are playing Witchcraft and Minions. The removal for Witchcraft and Minions happens to be Innocent Blood, where each player sacrifices a creature, Eliminate, Bake into a Pie, and Finishing Blows. So we have a really good suite of strong, hard removal, which is fantastic. And this has my favorite combo of all of Jumpstart in it that I've found so far, which involves the Witch of the Moor. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, each opponent sacrifices a creature, and you turn up to one target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. If we happen to have either one of these cauldrons, we can do this every single turn. With the creature we get, the sacrifice, we can just bring it back. If it happens to be the Festering Newt, with the Bubbling Cauldron, if we sacrifice a Festering Newt, each opponent loses 4 life, and I gain 4 life. So we can hit them 4 life every single turn with this. And if we happen to have the Bogbrew Witch on the board, we can hit them for 4 life. We can give one of their creatures -4/4, and then they also have to sacrifice a creature. So once we get this, it can be very, very powerful. It's usually a lockdown clamp, and as soon as people see that it's assembled, they retire. So that's what we're hoping for today. So let's go ahead and start and jump into the games. Alright, so with this deck, as always, we're looking for early creatures to get a board state down. This definitely has that. We do have Fetid Imp also, which can keep something at bay with deathtouch. We also have Witch of the Moors. So we are looking pretty good. We got some removal. This is a pretty strong hand right here. And we're playing Ghost Shark. I mean, Ghost Shark. Man, I gotta go outside. Look how white I am. Holy moly. Maybe I should say, look how pale I am. Holy moly. Holy moly, Batman. I always like to do blue, just for the only reason to maybe make them think we have counter spells. If we have blue up, it's not really feasible. But, you know, every little edge counts in Magic the Gathering. I'm going to change this dog because he has a really annoying scratchy sound. That bothers me. Okay, we're just going to play the Cauldron Familiar. We'll keep the Imp. We'd like to keep the Imp as... I try to use that as removal, and I don't want them to remove it. I'd rather have them kill the Cauldron Familiar or even the Tempting Witch, because really we're just playing a stalling game, which is really bad against Mill. We're actually going to have to completely change our complete program here, and now we're going to have to attack them as fast as possible. Before with this, we would just sort of want to hold back, keep them at bay, use our removal for the creatures that can get through to kill us, and then assemble the combination. However, with Mill, they're playing a heavily armored Mill. We are not going to be able to do that. Now we are going to have to try to get them as fast as possible. They are going to have flyers. I think Heavily Armored has a 3/2 flyer. I think Mill has a 3/2 flyer too. So we'll be cognizant of that. We will have to save our removal for this. And go ahead and get in there for 1. We will go ahead and put the Tempting Witch down. We are definitely going to have to remove their creatures as fast as possible to get through. We might have to use this for their Tolarian Boogaloo guy. That's in trouble. That's bad. That is really bad. You never want to see that on turn 3 when they're playing Mill. We're going to have to win really fast. It's amazing how fast they can start milling stuff when they get that down on turn 3. And there goes one of our pieces that we need. We will be able to put Witches of the Moor down, and we do have a food token in case somebody dies to get it back. But this is the problem. They just put our Gourmand. We can get him back, which is what we're going to have to do with our food token. Yeah, this is bad. Bad, bad, bad. I'm going to have to remove this. We just have to remove everything they have. Don't have much of a choice. Okay, we will attack. Now, unfortunately, they will probably kill this. They've not removed anything yet. If they don't, we'll be able to get... and they took away... both our cauldrons are gone. We can get back the Gourmand. That is the guy that we are trying to save our eliminate for. But we can do this. So we can make him sacrifice it right here. And we'll just go try to get him as fast as possible. If he does kill Witch of the Moor, we will get it back. That is okay. The only person that he can kill is our cat. Which is fine. We're going to get back the Gourmand. He's going to have to remove our creatures pretty quickly here. And we're going to put some more pressure on with the Gourmand. And whatever he plays here, excellent. Blue. Don't have any way to gain life, I don't think. We will attack. We will definitely attack, and then hopefully they can't kill Witchcraft of the Moors. That's really who we don't want. Okay, they've captured Spirited, but that's okay. It just taps the creature. And they've done it after. We're going to get rid of the Tempting Witch. There we go. There we go. So we had to alter our game plan in that. Now that's where it comes into knowing Jumpstart, knowing where the packets, which packets are doing what, because as you could see, they were really able to get down our library. Already we're below half. We're already below half, right? A few more turns we would have died. So there we go. That's how we do it. And we got to assemble it a little bit too. Okay, once again, this is very similar to what we had last game. Very similar. We have early creatures. We have parts of our combo. This is looking pretty good as long as we can get removal. Put our blue in there again. Go ahead and play the Cauldron. Once again, I don't want to put the Imp down. They're going to have goblins. They're going to come at us fast. I'd rather have them not remove it with like a shock. And they're playing devilish. So they're going to come at us really fast. I don't think they have that much flying, which is really good. So we are going to want to get the Bogbrew Witch down as fast as possible. We'll put the attendant down. Anything to soak up some little damage will be really good, because they're going to have lots of these. And we're going to have to soak up a little damage. If we can get the Festering Newt, we can really do some good stuff here. That's okay. We don't mind that at all. We don't want them to get our next one, though, that's for sure. Okay. I think we do. Don't have anybody in the graveyard yet, so I think we chill. We're much better at sort of kicking back and responding, because once we can get Witch of the Moor down, there are different ways that we can gain life. And we can make little 2/2s on our turn. Okay, and they might be able to kill this some other way. Now, one of the things that you want to do with these type of decks that aren't very powerful, don't have very big creatures. Okay. We really don't mind that at all, because they are using their removal on creatures that aren't huge for us. Now, if he attacks, we'll be able to get back Liliana's Devotee. Now, what we'd really like to do next turn is get a land, and then we can play the Witches of the Moor. Then we'll have the Dutiful Attendant will be protection, so we can get the Witch of the Moor back. Okay. We don't have any way to get life, so we're going to put the Bogbrew Witch down. We'll keep back the Imp. I'm trying to bait out a little bit of their removal. What is this guy? First strike. Okay, we can't really do anything about that at the moment. We have to eat that. Alright, there's a Festering Newt. And we will go ahead and attack with this. Now the next turn we can put down the Festering Newt. Unless they remove the Bogbrew Witch, we'll be able to... Okay, we're going to have to take the 3/2 again. We will block this one though. We'll take the 3/2. They have some combat trick, I'm sure. That's what we need to be careful of. Now, if we can keep the Bogbrew Witch up, if we can get the Festering Newt down, we can do -4/4 to this first strike. Okay. Or if we can just figure out a way to gain life, that would be good also. We can do this as an instant, I think. As soon as it passes back our priority, we should be able to do the Ghoulcaller's Accomplice. Oh man. Did we get knocked off? We back up. Let's see if we got knocked off. Hopefully we can survive, because this was turning out to be really good and really fun. Alright, pardon me, I'm gonna see if we're gonna get back up. I couldn't tell if we were still in the game, if we're not in the game, and the longer I wait not knowing, it's just better to just go ahead and restart it, because hopefully we can get back in the game. Okay, we're going to be able to. Excellent. Now hopefully nothing too bad has happened to us. Choose blockers. We're going to block with the Festering Imp, right? So because we have the Bogbrew Witch up, we're going to be able to give this creature -4/4. We made it just in time. Nice. There we go. If they kill the feeder, we'll be able to gain life, and we'll be able to... The Witch of the Moors will kick in. So we will block, because we can get it right back. That's another way you can do this. You can block with the Nocturnal Feeder. You'll gain 2 life. No, that won't work. Never mind. Because it has to be on your turn. Has to be on your turn. But you can send in the Nocturnal Feeder, and if they block, like this right here, luckily they did that on their turn, so it did not work out for us. But we can attack with everything. And then we can use the Bogbrew Witch to get another Festering Newt and put that down. We're gonna get the bubbling cauldron actually. You know, I'm very sorry. I thought the witch's cauldron and the bubbling cauldron, I got the two confused, and I should have had this out earlier. But I will show you the beauty of this trick if I get to untap. I hope we get to untap because then I can show you. We can grab the Festering Newt with the Bogbrew Witch. We'll be able to sacrifice it. We'll do them 4 damage, and they'll die. And it's looking like they're going to let us do it. Fantastic. We'll get the Festering Newt. We'll sacrifice the Festering Newt. We'll gain 4 life. Target a creature opponent controls. There we go. I should have been doing that earlier, and that was my fault that I didn't do that. Bum bum bum. Muffins! I saw the witch's cauldron go, and I thought that was the bubbling cauldron. Once again, we do have, let me do this again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, once again, very similar hands. I think we've had this every time. 2 lands and early drops, which is a keeper. I think we literally have had that every time. We're gonna go ahead and put down our Festering Newt. So we don't have a 2-drop, we'll put down the Witch's Cauldron on the next one. That way we can attack and get in 1 damage. Never know when it will count. Now we can do the Witch's Cauldron. And they are playing enchantments. And they have the Core Spirit Dancer, which is very bad. Very bad. We definitely want the Bogbrew Witch as fast as possible. See if they block. Oh, yeah, I forgot that it won't do that. It won't. It has a 0. So they're playing spellcast enchantments. Definitely not one I've encountered before. Alright, yep. Forced worship, okay. We definitely want some land so we can get our finishing blow. We need to be very careful of Core Spirit Dancer. I like to play this in Historic. I'm very well, and probably wrong. I swear in Pauper I played this on MTGO. I swear that was part of one of the protect the Queen strategies. We need a land. There we go. So we will be able to sacrifice. That's bad. We need one more land. We need one more land. One more land, please. One more land and we might be looking pretty good. That will work. That will work. Can get one more land. We can get. That's a good card too. Probably have to kill that person. We can kill the night token. There's our land. They cannot be allowed to live. Now we can do the Ghoulcaller Gisa. We can sacrifice the dutiful attendant. We'll get 3 2/2s. We'll also get back. Can get back our Festering Newt if we need to. Okay, let's see if he'll attack. We can't do that yet, so we'll wait. End the turn. That's good. It's definitely good. We won't be able to block that. Ooh, gains lifelink. Nice. I like the enchantments. I haven't had great success with it, but I do really like it. Hopefully they don't put another enchantment on it. Okay. Fantastic. It's a nice turn. Does it have first strike too? It does. We will eliminate that. We'll throw down the dutiful attendant. A 3/4. I don't think they can. No, we're not going to attack. Can't pay yet. We will get the 2/2s now, though. Flying. Ouch. Bringing back Dub, I'd imagine. I like that deck. This deck is nice. So now we need something to block. Play they attack. Two. What can we bring back? Bring anything back that we need. The nocturnal feeder at the moment can help. Sacrifice this. Bring back the nocturnal feeder. To draw a card. We can play our imp. We'll have enough to kill that if he comes in, because we can turn it into deathtouch. Getting the Witch of the Moors here would be amazing. This is where we need the Witch of the Moors. Witch of the Moors will turn the game around. Can't attack or block, but it can still sacrifice. Perfect. We really want them to do that. Block. We'll give it death touch. Fantastic. If we can get the Witch of the Moors here, we will be doing wonderful. Or we can have that, which is not so wonderful. No attacks. This does not say sacrifice another creature, create X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens where X is the sacrifice creatures. So I should be able to sacrifice the token. So let's see if he comes in. Because it doesn't say tokens, so I should be able to double our tokens every turn. I never realized that. I've never really played with Gisa. But that's really good. Let's see if he sees that. Or see if they see that, excuse me. Let's see if our opponent sees that. Okay. We will try this at the end of the turn. Let's try this. Should get 2 creatures. Perfect. And then let's sacrifice one of them. Draw a card, gain a life. Excellent. Glad we did that. Wonderful. Flying trample. Sacrifice a creature. Guess we sacrifice one of these. Be able to get 2 more. I'll sacrifice one of his 1/1s. We don't want to forget we have the food token. I always think it's a treasure token. No attacks. Okay. Well, we should have definitely stabilized. Just in case. He's going to put it on the gourmand, which is fine. Okay. Can sacrifice a creature and gain 4 life. I don't think we need to do that quite yet. Sacrifice a token. Fantastic. The Bogbrew Witch. We'll sacrifice the Festering Newt. We'll do -4/4. And at the end of the turn, we will sacrifice the gourmand. And get 5 2/2s. Excellent. And hopefully that's how we can win right there. Not yet. All right. I hope you enjoyed another edition of Jumpstart. My name is World One Live. I stream every weekday on Twitch from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so please come over and say hi. We'll play some Jumpstart games together. There was one thing I'd like to tell everyone before we leave that I've noticed some people have not realized. Above the deck on the Jumpstart page is a button that says Add to Deck, so you can add your deck to your inventory. So now that you'll have it, if you'd like to play it again, you can do that. Add it to your deck, come over and see me, and we'll play some Jumpstart games. So thank you, everyone. Please have a wonderful day or afternoon, wherever you are, and I hope you stay safe and healthy. Thank you. Bum, bum, bum. Muffins.